the Layla music, which I so associate with Goodfellas, along with a bunch of other tunes. That was a great soundtrack, great movie. And Henry Hill, the Ray Liotta character, has written a book about his life in witness protection. And we're a little late for Henry, but whatever. That's not the first guest we've been late for.
Hello.
Is this Henry?
Yeah.
Hey, Henry, it's Drew and Mike from WRAF. How's it going?
Pretty good.
I was digging into gangsters and Goodfellas, and I realized you really haven't talked that much about your life since witness protection publicly, have you?
Not really. No.
Yeah. We talked about your cookbook, which was pretty doggone good.
Thank you.
Yeah, you had a nice life with those FBI guys. You were eating filet mignon and lobster every night, it said?
Well, almost every night.
Mm-hmm. That's not bad.
No. They were pretty cool.
Was it hard to get Karen to go into witness protection?
Yeah, she didn't want to. She wanted to do it
because she was going to miss her family.
I guess, yeah, that was a good part of it.
Now, were you going to miss her family?
Not at all.
I didn't get that impression. But her family, they knew what you were doing, didn't they?
Sure they did.
Now, how did they know? What did you give them over the years?
They knew exactly what I was doing, especially, when I put a truck up to the driveway, and unload in the basement, or televisions or whatever. Usually small items, fur coats, watches.
So they never asked?
Yeah.
Yeah,
is this hot wink?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right. Expensive jewelry and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Were they offered witness protection as well?
Yes, they were. They turned it down.
And Jimmy Burke apparently was quite a prolific drinker, according to this book.
Yeah, every day.
Every day?
How did he, like this Lufthansa robbery for example, which really he masterminded, correct?
Well, he was, there wasn't nothing a mastermind. We had gotten the, it was an inside score. They gave us the combinations to the safes.
Who gave you the combinations to the safes?
Warner was the main guy.
Which one was Warner?
He was the foreman.
And $6 million in that thing.
$8 million.
Would that have ever come to light if you hadn't coughed it up?
The whole city knew who did it, and every cop, every FBI agent knew.
Well, there were bodies dropping like flies because Jimmy was basically whacking everybody that was involved except for you, right?
Correct.
Jeez.
Was there anybody else that survived it besides you and Jimmy?
No, that was about it.
Who was the guy that got whacked because he bought the fur coats and the...
Roast beef, Johnny Roast beef.
Yeah, and that was because he bought fur coats and was drawing attention to himself?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty ugly. Was he on the meat hook?
No, that was the guy from Florida. That was the guy tried to screw Jimmy out of...
It's hard to keep these guys straight. The Sam Jackson character, though, I remember you guys whacking him.
Yeah.
That was ugly.
Yeah.
Is it strange to think back on those things, or did
Yeah. No.
Is it hard?
Sure it is. Sure it is.
But it seems so easy in the movie.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Was it easy to do it at the time, but hard to think about it later? I always wonder about these things.
I couldn't believe it in the beginning. I couldn't believe that they were, they decided to whack everybody.
How do you keep your sanity when that's going on? Is that why the drugs became so big?
That's a good reason why the drugs were so prevalent, and I try to stay anesthetized to the whole thing,
You couldn't really, because if you gave it any thought, you'd lose your mind.
Of course.
Yeah, because the thing of it is like when these people get whacked, they must be screaming and pleading for their life.
You sound like Ray Liotta, you know that?
What's that?
You sound just like Ray Liotta.
You sound like Ray Liotta.
But I'm thinking when these people are screaming and pleading for their life, and then they get whacked, and seeing somebody's life just snuffed like that's got to be a strong deal.
Although, is that Ray? Ray, is that you?
No, it's not Ray. It's not Ray. I tell you, believe me.
Yeah.
I'd love to have Ray in.
Yeah, we've had Ray in once, but years ago. But
they didn't have that many. Most of those guys, though, they really didn't see it coming, did they?
No, they couldn't believe it. They just couldn't believe it.
But as people started disappearing, weren't people wondering, gee, am I next?
I don't know what went on in their mind. I know what went on in my mind, I wasn't privy to, none of that stuff, when I was falling flies, but it was a horrible time, It really was.
What was going through your mind? That I better watch my back?
Oh, yeah, well, I knew that immediately, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Immediately.
What do you do when you go to sleep? Do you have a gun under the pillow and everything?
Oh, no, I don't worry about it too much today, you know.
No, but I mean back in the day.
Back in the day, yeah.
Yeah, you always had a gun in your hand or nearby.
I was in fear every single day of my life back then.
Yeah.
You know, today I don't. You know, I don't have to.
Yeah, but back then, I can't imagine living every day in fear like that.
Well, even before that, you know, when I was in it life myself, you know.
Yeah.
You know, I'm interested in, you've got a new wife, correct?
Yes, I do.
Now, and when you're in witness protection, how do you marry somebody? I mean, how does that work?
I was separated first.
Right, but I mean, doesn't she have to go into witness protection then?
Well, I wasn't in the witness protection program at that point.
Oh, you're no longer in witness protection.
Correct.
Oh, okay, so you got nothing to worry about?
Well, I don't worry about it. You know, I don't go to the wrong places. You know, I don't go to places I shouldn't be. I don't go to the places where, I don't go to neighborhoods where I don't belong. Let's put it that way.
Right, right. But do you keep a pretty low profile? Yet, you know, it seems that you are in the circuit. You're writing books and things like that.
Yeah, it seems like somebody could seek you out if they were angry enough.
Well, I'm sure they could if they wanted to, but so far I've been lucky, I guess.
Well, there's really nobody left to bother you, is there?
No, not really. No, not in it. Not from my area, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I got worry about some crazy kid today, but I'm making a name for himself. You know?
Oh, yeah, that's true right there, yeah.
No, you talk about, the movie ends with you talking about being just a regular, what word do you use?
Schnook.
Being a regular schnook, it was obviously hard for you because you got in some trouble, even in witness protection. But how do you keep from feeling like a regular schnook now? I mean, what gets you off?
It's it's surreal. It's surreal. I can't, I can't explain it. I'm just a lucky guy, and I try to give back a little bit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I work with kids today, and
that's so funny to hear you saying that. But I mean, I can certainly understand it.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, you really can take a lot of satisfaction in doing things for kids.
Oh, absolutely. And that's where I find my spirituality. I don't want to sound coy or anything, but it helps me as much as it helps them. You know, and I can show the kids that they can change their life. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What's your wife like?
Oh, she's nice. First off, she wrapped my new car up last night, but other than that, she's okay.
Oh, she messed up your new car?
Yeah.
Oh, is that right?
She just wiped out the front end.
Wiped out the front end? What kind of car?
That's nice. One of the new Seabrings.
Oh, one of the new Seabrings?
Yeah.
Oh, those are nice.
Yeah.
So, how did you take it?
Well, I don't know. I didn't admit it. You know, what am I going to do? It was an accident.
Yeah.
She's okay, that's all.
I guess with all the things that you've been through, a little car accident's not going to throw anybody off, is it?
Exactly.
And you guys have a little baby?
We have a big baby. We have a 14-year-old son.
Oh, 14-year-old?
Oh, I was thinking you had a little baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty big baby.
Yeah.
I bet she's a beautiful woman, huh?
She's a nice woman.
Yeah.
And how much younger is she than you?
20 years.
Oh,
20 years younger? Oh, you son of a gun.
Henry, how do you still pull the women?
We've been together. We've been together 20 years. We've been married 15 years.
But I mean, still, when you're in witness protection, it seems like it'd be pretty hard to pick up chicks.
Well, not really. I mean, I'm a celebrity today, so they say. Yeah. At least that's what they say. You know.
No, you are a celebrity. I mean, in a twisted way, there's no question.
It's so twisted, so surreal that it's so weird.
How long into the relationship did you go before she found out everything about you, who you were? Or did when you first met her, did she know who you were?
No, she didn't when I first met her. In fact, she worked for me. She worked for me and my wife.
See, I would have thought that she found out who you were, saw you on TV.
I wasn't nothing like that.
So she worked for you and your wife, and she didn't know who you were, right?
Well, I mean, for the first 6 months, she didn't know.
Okay.
The first 6 months.
But when you turned the key, she knew.
Yeah.
What was her reaction when she found out? What was that like?
Well, she knew me as a different person. You know, she didn't know me as as a person that I used to be.
That crazy guy. She never knew that guy.
No.
Yeah.
When she seen the film, she was shocked. You know, she wasn't.
Was there a time when she was kind of worried to be with you or around you?
I
Like
don't think so. I don't think so. I was living pretty much in the open at that time.
Hey, the other day on the air, we were talking about the Copa and just what a cool scene that is in the movie with Henny Youngman playing, and they move that table in for you, and Karen is so impressed because you've obviously got all this clout, and yet she doesn't really know why.
Want to do it now?
What was it? What was the Copa like? Who were some of the best performers of that period that used to play at the Copa?
Sammy Davis, who else? All the big names, all Sinatra, the Fifth Dimensions, they were great groups.
How many people did the Copa hold?
A couple hundred.
That's all? And they could get Frank Sinatra in front of a couple hundred people?
You spend a few bucks in a place, There was a cover charge or nothing like that.
Yeah.
Well, there might have been like a $40 cover charge,
Yeah, which is a lot of dough then.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Did you get to know Sammy at all?
Oh, yes. Sammy used to come. We used to snort coke in
no kidding, you
the
snort
green room,
Oh my God! What a scenario that is, huh?
Yeah,
Sitting there doing coke with Sammy Davis. Wow.
Sammy liked the white chicks, didn't he?
Oh yeah.
He liked them blonde, eh?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'll bet he must have been a riot, huh? Sammy.
He was fun. He was a funny guy.
We're talking to Henry Hill. Henry's got a new book out called Gangsters and Goodfellas, The Mob, Witness Protection, and Life on the Run. And when you say on the run, you're in witness protection, so you're not really on the run. But, I was reading in the book early on, for example, I think you were in Kentucky, and they got word that some people had figured out where you were, and so, boom, off you went. Do you remember that very well?
Yeah, I was in Nebraska at the time.
Nebraska, that's it.
Yeah.
And how quickly...
And guess where I am now?
Nebraska? Are you back in Nebraska?
I certainly am.
No kidding.
Seriously, yeah.
Now, that's got to be a dreadfully boring place for Henry Hill to be.
No, I tell you, I enjoy it. Believe me, I enjoy it.
Is that right?
I have plenty to do, doing, other books and writing a screenplay now, behind this book.
Well, that's got to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is fun. I'm hardly at home. That's the only rough part about it,
Yeah.
But is there a horse track or something that you...
Actually, the closest one is in Omaha.
And do you ever go?
Nah.
No?
I go to the tracks in New York or the tracks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And certainly, do you bet on football games?
I haven't made a bet yet this year.
What?
You haven't?
Yeah.
Henry, you've lost your edge.
Yeah. I work too hard for money these days,
I would think that, occasionally you'd need to get to a casino to play some, $100 blackjack
I go
or
to
something.
Palm Springs occasionally, and there's a couple of casinos there.
Oh, okay. So that's what, if you really want to get a charge, that's what you do. Maybe do a little gambling.
Yeah, a little bit,
It's legal.
Yeah. It's no fun now. It's not like the old days, It's times have changed. I work too hard for my, for my dollar today.
Yeah, just throw it away for stuff like that.
Yeah.
It must have been amazing, though, in the day. Same thing with, like, Vegas and all that sort of thing.
Back then, it was just unbelievable. It was it was a different era.
You must have some amazing stories to tell from that era right there.
Mm-hmm.
What was your most exciting night in Vegas in the old days?
I think I won, 40, 50,000.
What were you playing?
Craps.
Craps?
Yeah.
And were all the guys winning?
No, one night I walked in there, I think I took 200 out of my pocket, or 300 out of my pocket, and I won about 30,000.
Oh,
man.
Which casino?
The Tropicana.
Tropicana,
huh? And you guys probably had one of the real nice penthouse suites at the...
they treated us the best.
Oh, I'll bet, man.
And were you with Jimmy and Paulie?
I was with Jimmy. We had just made a score.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
We just, usually we go there after a big score to celebrate,
And if somebody like Sammy was playing Vegas or something, then would he come up to your room and all that?
No, he won't. We go to his suite or something,
Jesus, wow.
Hey, briefly back to we were talking about Nebraska and life on the run and witness protection, and you did catch wind that somebody knew where you were, and how quickly did they get you moved out of Nebraska?
About 15 minutes. That's when I was really hot,
Did they pack for you?
Oh, yeah. They worried about it.
Wow.
Man, oh, man.
I'll tell you, the Marshal Service did you very well. They kept you safe.
Uh-huh.
I mean, they really did.
Yeah,
a bit about those people.
it's funny because they seem so inept when you needed them to be inept, when you were pulling your stuff, but yet when they were protecting you, they did a pretty good job.
Yeah, it's funny today, years ago, they used to shoot at me, and today I go to Quantico, I teach.
You teach?
I do seminars for them, and they get up and they clap. It's amazing, how life
has turned around.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's you talk about this is page 20 in Henry Hill's new book, again, Gangsters and Goodfellas by Henry Hill. You talk about a house that you bought, and it was in Rockville Center, but you put it in your sister-in-law's name, and this is for obvious reasons. You were in the mob back then. And now, did you go to her and say, hey, look, I want my money for my house, or I want my house, and she just said no?
Yeah. Exactly the way I am.
That's so funny. I mean, you would think, why did she say no? Just because she had you buy the short ones?
I guess so, and she just refused to,
Karen couldn't lean on her?
So, 3,000 miles away. What was I going to do?
Oh, so you couldn't send somebody back there to scare the crap out of her?
Yeah.
You didn't have any contact with anybody?
Oh, yeah. We had contact with them. Yeah. I didn't see it for 20 years after that.
Oh, okay. So when you finally saw her after 20 years, did you say, hey, now give me my effing house?
Nah. Well, you know what? I'm going to tell you. The house was a blessing in a way. It put my son through college. And he wound up a fine attorney. And
oh, so she gave you some money?
Well, she took care of my son. She took care of him law school and stuff like that. So it I would have blown it in about a week or two anyway.
Now,
oh God!
Why did she take care of your son? I mean,
because I guess the guilt.
Okay, I got you.
The Jewish guilt.
Right. So you didn't have the kind of dough to put your kid through school?
Well, I did, but she took care of it, and my son lived there for a while. Later on in life.
I got you.
So it was a big house,
Yeah.
God bless the world and be well,
Is she still living there?
Oh, yeah.
Is Karen alive?
Oh, yeah.
And how's she doing?
She's doing okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you friendly?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
I'm surprised that you guys would go through all that and then you fall apart in the witness protection.
Well, I think it was apart before, before that, but I just couldn't leave it behind because I knew what would happen with her, They would have eventually got to her and, they were going to indict her,
Oh, that's right.
They were going to indict so she didn't have much of a choice.
I forgot about that part. But she was so, seemed like her parents, it just, that decision to sever ties was so difficult. But was she still able to contact them at all?
Yeah, she was later on. That was one of the reasons I got thrown out, and there was a bunch of different reasons.
The movie Goodfellas, for the most part, are most of those things pretty accurate?
A good 80-90% of it is right on the money.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty good for Hollywood.
Was there anything?
It is. I was shocked. I was in awe when anything.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not proud of my past. I own it. I have to own it, but I'm not proud of it. I try to do the right thing today. That's all.
Was there anything that they really got wrong that made you mad or upset you?
A lot of things, but I wasn't going to complain.
Right, because you were well paid.
Yeah.
What would be an example of one of the things? Could you cite just maybe one thing that was irked you?
What did they pay you for that screenplay?
$500,000.
$500,000? Wow, I had no idea it was that kind of change, man. That's some nice coin.
Yeah, it was back in the day. It was 86, 87.
Oh yeah,
God, that's a lot. It's a ton of money.
Yeah, you know it.
Yeah.
Didn't they realize you were in witness protection and then you would have taken a lot less? Are you trying to say you wouldn't have taken a lot less?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I was just shocked there. That the book was a bestseller, and I was in. It was a whole new world, for me.
This might seem like a ridiculous question. I don't even know if you can answer it or if you even know the answer to it. But the Lufthansa, was that money ever all accounted for?
No, not a penny worth.
Not a penny of it?
No.
Well, where is it?
Who knows? Whoever it is. The bosses wound up with it. What do you think wound up with it?
Who did?
The bosses.
Oh, the bosses did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Jimmy never got to play with it?
Oh, yeah, Jimmy, he had a little fun for a year. That was about it.
Oh, it was a full year before he got busted?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Did he see that coming? Did those guys see you ratting on them?
No. They didn't. You know, not on my end. But they did. I mean, they knew eventually that they were going to get nailed.
Yeah.
Well, they tried to set a very tie, you know, but they weren't able to.
You know, in the movie, they really imply that the babysitter, the stupid babysitter, you know, making the phone call.
Yeah, she, you know, eventually they would have got us anyway.
Yeah. So it wasn't the lucky hat.
No, it wasn't lucky. I was yelling at her. She's out there somewhere.
She is out there somewhere.
Yeah, she went into a witness protection program.
Oh, she went into witness protection?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Huh. Didn't that work out for her okay?
Yeah, everything worked out.
How's the book doing?
It's doing excellent. And now, you know, we're working on the screenplay. And like I said, Winkler is the same guy that produced Goodfellas is going to maybe produce it.
Is Ray Liotta going to play Henry Hill?
I hope so. I just seen him recently. You know, they just released the new DVD. You know, two-part DVD.
For Goodfellas?
Yeah.
Really? I haven't seen that.
Oh, yeah.
Extra scenes?
There's a lot of stuff. First of all, I narrate the whole movie. I mean, Ed McDonald, the prosecutor.
Cool. I got to pick that up. This book is called Gangsters and Goodfellas, The Mob, Witness Protection, Life on the Run, and it's Henry Hill, once again on WRIF. Thanks for the time, Henry. I know you're a busy man. I'm sorry we were late this morning.
That's right.
Appreciate it again.
No problem.
Cool talking to you.
Take it easy.
Thanks, man. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Hank Hill.
Wow.
Man, didn't Henry sound like he was looking out the window for somebody?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah. As far as him feeling all safe and everything, I don't know. He was checking his back the whole time.
Well, you know, the first time we talked to him...
He seemed distracted and hard to hear.
We had a strange interview before with him, but it was more coherent than this interview. I mean,
as a matter of fact, yeah, go on.
He sounded almost buzzed or totally distracted or I don't know what.
I was thinking through that thing. For the longest time, I was thinking, is he a little liquored up? He sounded a little buzzed out to me, like he'd had quite a few drinks.
Yeah, actually, hammered would be a good...
That's hammered. But the thing of it is, as time went along, sometimes he'd bring the phone closer to his mouth, and then he sounded like he hadn't been drinking, you know, so it's just began to sound just kind of like an old... crusty guy that's been through it all, and
you talked to him less than a year ago, though, Mike, and he sounded fine.
I don't know if he sounded fine. I wouldn't say fine. I remember
way better than that.
I don't know.
He sounded better than that.
Yeah.
But I thought for the longest time he sounded like he was pretty boozed up. But towards the end, I didn't think that.
Well, I wondered if it was some of the subject matter was a little freaky. I mean, we're talking about whacking people and you know, that whole business, and I'm sure that.
It does seem to hit a nerve when we do it. Did you notice that?
Yeah, and you wouldn't expect it to.
I know. I would think he'd be oblivious to that. Oblivious, desensitized to it. But it seems like there's a sensitive vein there that when you touch that, he seems to bristle and really regret it deeply.
Yeah, I think they justify it by kind of implying like, hey, look, the guy would have got whacked anyway, whether I did it or not. You know, Jimmy would have done it, or, you know, somehow the story would have all ended up the same.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he says, yeah, you needed the drugs to get through that sort of thing, to anesthetize yourself.
Right.
So that tells me there's a little sensitivity there, because you cannot put a hole through a guy's head.
I know, and just think nothing of it.
No.
Although I guess it does happen out there all the time.
Yeah,
when you look
does.
at all the crime going on, it does happen all the time. People don't think anything of it, of killing people these days. That's for damn sure.
But I remember those scenes.
But this is different, I guess.
They really stick with me, like the Murray, the guy that they owed all the money to, and he kept going, hey, Jimmy, I want my money, I need my money. And then the next thing you know, they just whack the guy.
Yeah.
And he's going home, and his wife answers the door, and she's like, Murray's wife's on the phone. She doesn't know where he is. She's scared to death. And it's like, how could you even talk to that woman without completely flipping out?
I know it.
It was like, oh, man, it's crazy. I don't know where he is. Last time I saw him, I'm sure he'll be home soon. Don't worry about it. But he's never been late, you know, and it's...
isn't that weird?
Those scenes at the end where he's driving around in the car looking at the chopper in the front through the windshield. Oh, my God, that is so intense.
Wow. Man. Pesci's mom's house.
Oh, I love that scene at Pesci's mom's house.
That's when they bury that guy, that Steinbox guy.
After he's pounding on the trunk. They're driving out there, and all of a sudden it's like... Hey!
Aren't they cracking jokes in the living room, in the dining room, too?
Yeah, well, there's all those inside jokes.
Yeah.
He does talk about Jimmy and Paulie a lot in this book, which is interesting because, you know, they do seem like such good buddies. And, of course, they all end up trying to screw each other over.
Beats the crap out of that college guy that's trying to take his girl.
Oh, God!
Hit him in the face with a gun.
Oh, I love that scene, though. That tool.
That ass across the street.
Yeah, Mr. Country Club.
Buddies in this tennis racket.
That dork. Yeah, that was a good scene.
Awesome.
Their basic MO was to stick up fancy New York hotels early in the morning and go through the safe deposit boxes of the Blue Bloods. They'd robbed the Regency in August of 1970, and that one they put the friggin' safe on a dolly and took the whole thing, but they missed Liz Taylor, who was upstairs the whole time with a couple million in diamonds and other gems.
Oh, man.
Then they broke into Sophia Loren's pad in the Hampshire house and bagged $500,000 in jewels, which she'd forgotten to insure, by the way.
Wow.
Ooh, man!
Jeez, bizarre.
For the Estee Lauder thing, basically I provided the guns. Bobby Germain and I were 50-50 partners. We brought in Erico and his friend. Naylor would come up with a score, but was with nobody. He didn't have a rabbi, a boss. That's why those guys would come to me. They needed protection from the wise guys. They didn't come to me because they liked me. They needed me because they knew I could set up the robberies and get the wise guys their cut. Well, anyway, Henry Hill. More to read out of Henry Hill. Always fascinating. The Mob, Witness Protection, Life on the Run, Gangsters and Goodfellas by Henry Hill. And that was him, believe it or not.